Are you ready for the Astro-Weather weekend? Libra season! Gemini and Cancer moon. Yeah, there's a change happening. Maybe you're feeling it. Let's talk about it. Grand Rising, good people. It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, back with another Astro-Weather weekend report. We're talking about October 10th, 11th, and 12th, Gemini, Cancer moon, Libra season, 17 degrees. It's on its way to 18. And we are wrapping up the Libra Aquarius Deacon. And when I see you back on Monday the 13th, I will play Jason. We'll be in the Libra Gemini Deacon. Okay? So the moon's at 6 degrees. I think I said it should be around 5, but it's moving and grooving. Kind of fascinating to watch that. But I'm sure there's an explanation beyond my knowledge, and that's okay. And last night, I hope you enjoyed my live, some technical issues, and then I couldn't get it posted. It was unlisted, and then I put it up. But go watch. I broke down on episode 386, Jupiter and Saturn in Libra. Okay? Now, really big guest next week. The 14th, I have Laurie Stern. She is an amazing podcast host of The Real and the Woo. She's a yoga teacher, energy healer, connects people with chakra work. She's just dynamic. She kind of puts everything together to help you find your path. Okay? And we're going to talk about that and what that means, because as a Gemini woman, she's freaking brilliant, and she's a lot of fun. So it's going to be a fun interview. It'll be live Tuesday, the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Thursday, the 16th, okay, my awakening day, my new birthday, 40 days in coma, and I awakened on October 16th. After I told my family on August 29th, I'll see you in October. Isn't that something? So yeah, a lot going on. And who's coming on? Brilliant astrologer and author Laura Bruno. She's almost finished writing her book on the astrology of NDEs and, breaking that down for us. She's going to explain and break down my placements for my NDE. I'm in 2 chapters in her book in the Moon and Mars section, so she's going to explain that. And even talk about, and we may even show the chart of my awakened day on the 16th. Now, for those who know the story, I did awaken on the 13th. They put me in restraints, so I went back to coma land. And then I woke up again on the 15th. I got put in restraints again. And then I woke up, and these were both at night. And then I woke up for good October 16th in the morning, and a nurse took me out of the restraints, and I was just conscious and awake and aware from that point on. Really powerful. Still makes me emotional when I think about it and gives me chills, because a lot of people didn't think that I was going to survive or that I'd be here now and that my brain would be normal and functioning. And I think I'm even better than before. Let's get to the Astro-Weather weekend. Go check out Stars and Cards Lounge. We got a new video up for the weekend and the video on Monday for the week. You don't want to miss that one. We just recorded that. So, yeah, Stars and Cards Lounge. And we'll be going live soon. Our channel is really growing. So the next week or two, I think we'll be going live. But we will announce that. I will announce it. And Libras, birth chart sale still rocking. Eric at BigEAstrology.com, either 305 down from 350, the mini movie of your life, custom video summary. And with that, not only do you get current and future transits, you get a 30-minute Q&A after you've absorbed the chart reading, and we meet over Zoom to go over your chart. That's 305, and then 90 minutes via Zoom is 206, down from 250. And this is a natal soul return secondary progression, and it's Libra sun signs, moon signs, or rising signs. I got you covered, Libra. A lot of love. I won't be doing the sale next year, so take advantage of it. And what else? Oh, my workshops. Listen, The Chiron workshop with Anjani Seagrass is Saturday, November 1st, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's only $32. We're going to take you from the wounding to the medicine. You've got to bring your Chiron sign, house, and degree point, 13, 15, 6 degrees. And we're going to help you to understand and heal and integrate that wound so then you can transmute it and become the transformed energy antenna dynamic healer that Chiron wants you to be. That's where we heal people with our Chiron moon. It's really powerful. We're going to do a presentation and then personal live readings for you. Mark your calendar, sign up, BigEAstrology.com. Chiron workshop, Saturday, November 1st with Anjani Seagrass and Eric Taylor. Then the following Saturday, you got another workshop. I should be seeing you 2 weekends in a row in November. November 8th. Oh my God. Jazz Aphrodite and I, she's an astronumerologist and cardologist. Cardology is amazing. The cards are connected to the different numbers in your chart, from your birth date to the year you were born, all that. And so we are going to give you the 2026 forecast, personal readings based on your astrology and cardology for your abundance and aligning with your soul's purpose. Jazz Aphrodite, she's an author, a singer, astronumerologist. She's incredible. This is going to be fantastic. It's Saturday, November 8th, 6 p.m. Eastern. It'll be a little chilly. It'll be dark out. Come inside, especially on the East Coast. And it's $46. It's 2.5 hours. And we're gonna give you a brief presentation of the energy of 2026, and then you've got to bring your birth date and your sun, moon, rising, your big three. Okay, so you want to figure that out if you're not aware of it before you come. And you can always email me, eric@BigEAstrology.com. But book it on my website. It's there, BigEAstrology.com, www.BigEAstrology.com. And come Saturday, November 8th, to meet myself and Jazz Aphrodite to have your astrology and cardology forecast for 2026. So if you come both weekends, you'll be healed and you'll be ready to soar, heal others, and be aligned with your soul's purpose and bring in the abundance. That's all I want for you. So 32 and 46, $78, and you get all that. Yeah, you should come to both. 6 p.m. Eastern on the 1st and the 8th, BigEAstrology.com. All right, let's get to the chart. Astro with the weekend, BigEAstrology. Pew. Forget about it. Friday, Lucy, the tribe meeting. You should be joining our tribe. $18 or $5. I can still send you the link for tonight. Rebecca Vidanoff. It's going to be incredible. Presentation on the Akashic Records, channeling and a guided meditation. It's going to be beautiful tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. www.community.bigeastrology.com. It's going up to $23 and $10. Discounts. The group, we got about 19 different groups ranging from crystals to relationships, self-love, business, creativity, astrology, numerology, human design, tarot, herbs, health. I mean, it's incredible. Let's look at the chart. You want to be a tribe member, okay? So this Gemini moon at 6 degrees will finish up at 12 on the East Coast, 13 on the West Coast. So we'll see Saturday as we're sleeping, wake up early Saturday morning, it will be trining the Libra sun, okay? Now, this Gemini moon is still coming off of, and you may have felt it in your dreams, the conjunction to Uranus. Dreams were wild last night. Wife and I woke up, dreams were like, whoa, and it's like, whoa, and that's whoa, okay? Remember also, it was coming off the trine of Pluto, and we are having serious movement in peace and ceasefires and maybe the end to war, with Hamas and Israel. Let's pray for Russia, Ukraine to get to that same place, and we can have peace on our planet. It's important. It is Libra season, and yeah, harmony and peace, okay? So the one thing we have to remember too, we still are curious about the truth. And you can be feeling very empathic on Friday about your finances. Have some fun, Mars and Mercury, and maybe your fun is watching some, BigEAstro YouTube channel Friday night. You should be coming to the tribe meeting, but if you don't, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Every human that's in our tribe is more amazing than the next. And our tribe meetings, this is our 9th one, each one is like thought-provoking, tear-jerking, transformative, learning, fun, laughter. Like, oh my God. It's just, I am honored to be a part of it. And the fact that my wife and I started it, it humbles me. And I feel like we've created a beautiful, safe space for people to grow, share, learn, and connect and have genuine tribe, friendship. Okay, so the Virgo South Node, and the Pisces North Node. Please don't forget, we're still on not only the health axis, but it's about our spiritual discipline. You know what I mean? That we really need to take the time for our spiritual practices. Okay. Also, we had the sextile, and don't forget this Neptune 0-8 degrees Taurus risings. Your dreams could be off the charts, and I would say Sagittarius risings, you can be really creating something extremely powerful right now. Dream your dream and throw out, release and share your music, your poetry, your painting, your sculpting. It's really a great time. And the nodes are about to shift. This 18, this is about to go to 17 degrees. Any day now. I think it's coming up on Monday. I'll be trying to do my Libra new moon on the 21st video this weekend and record that, get that up and out for you so you understand that energy. And have a good Friday. If you're feeling a little stress and anxiety, definitely journal. And it's a good day to get you some chocolate. It's a date night. I wouldn't work out on a Friday. You can go for a walk. Jupiter squaring Chiron. You could do some healing this weekend. But this Gemini moon, definitely, it's got you emotionally needing to express yourself. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that, okay? Venus is wrapping up in Virgo soon. It's still, coming off the sextile to Jupiter. Definitely some harmonious energy and maybe just getting, your wardrobe together. Being analytical about your finances and relationships, all right? Astro-Weather weekend, BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, Sabado, October 11th, Saturn, bust the patterns. Okay, so, and remember this will probably come out a little bit later because I have a client this morning, so you may not see this afternoon. But as I'm recording it, it's 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. And the Mercury is dancing in Scorpio, 7 degrees, a Libra degree. That Mars is moving. And we see the Libra sun, okay, moving closer to, the 18 degree, getting closer to that final Libra Gemini decan. And Venus in Virgo is getting closer to swishing, coming home. Home sweet home. So the Gemini moon, remember I said it would finish up at around 12, 13 on the West Coast. So it's now at 21. Make that make sense because even 13 and 6 is 19. So it's like 2 degrees faster. Okay, so this 21 degrees should finish up literally should finish up on the East Coast at 27, West Coast 28. So then we should be at, for the most, 5 degrees Sunday morning Cancer. If we're at 6, it's moving way too fast. Okay, I can accept 5, but 4 it should be at. So this Cancer moon, this Gemini moon will square Venus, Okay. It's coming off the trine this morning to the Libra sun and still in that energy as you're waking up Saturday morning. So Saturday is a good day for communication, socialization. Definitely, I got my kids' football game. I'll be recording the Libra new moon video. It's definitely an energy of partnership, friendship, hanging out with people, connecting. The weather's cooling down out here in Arizona, so having outdoor gatherings and enjoying the autumn season. We also can see, and hopefully it's not getting too cold on the East Coast. The Giants won. They beat the Eagles last night. I was wrong. I got to give Cam Scatterbo. He went to ASU, so I know how he gets down. Him and Jackson Dart are injecting some new energy in the New York Football Giants. And, my Yankees are gone. Dodgers beat the Phillies. So we'll see what happens with the Mariners and Tigers and Brewers and Cubs, Game 5. So should be pretty interesting. And, now don't forget this Lilith. Black Moon Lilith. Lilith, where are you, darling? So the true Black Moon Lilith, we got Juno and Sag. The true Black Moon Lilith, look at that, back in Libra. So the Gemini moon is going to trine it. So your intuition, that's interesting. Okay, so the moon trining Lilith, this is definitely activating your intuition, your primal carnal energy. And this is definitely Saturday night loving and date night as well. And you could be really intuitive about your business partnerships and relationships and marriage, do a couples massage, do, things like that. But that's interesting. I hope that is positive for the ceasefires and there's no backup and trading the hostages and all that. And, yeah, I don't like the loss of innocent lives. I just want peace. Peace, hair grease, and love. Okay? And just remember with this Jupiter Cancer, as it gets closer to 25 degrees, and then it will go retrograde on 11/11, we want to find the abundance in our nurturing and caring, and our safety and security in our homes. And this is your lineage, honor your mom, your grandma, your great-grandma, abuela, all that stuff. Jupiter brings that fortune and abundance, and you should be fortunate that you're alive. That your mother gave you birth and carried you. Capiche? All right. Just want to say that. Have a good Saturday. And Uranus is now at 0 degrees. So there's going to be a lot of stuff with Uranus and Neptune sextiling each other until the 22nd. And it's 0 degrees until November 7th. So just watch the cyclones, the hurricanes, the extreme weather. The positive thing could be that generations of people are awakening to their spiritual gifts and this reality of learning that we are not alone. We've never been alone. We are the aliens, and that, being comfortable with being uncomfortable is our way out, and being aware of this matrix system and being the brave, courageous, authentic leaders of our own lives and becoming our own media. Okay? Uranus, Gemini, Neptune, Aries. This is the energy we're going to be having in 2026. Get used to it, and at 0 degree, it's at its purest form. All right? Astro-Weather weekend, October 11th. Let's get to Sunday the 12th. BigEAstro. Pew! All right, sleep on a Sunday, Domingo. How's this Cancer moon rocking? Lord Chief Rocker, number 1 Chief Rocker. Shout out to Lords of the Underground. 5 degrees. So I said that'd be normal. So it's slowing down. Could have been 4, but it's 5. And so this Cancer moon should finish up around 11 on the East Coast, 12 on the West Coast. So when I see you Monday, 18, the most 19 degrees. Either way, the moon will be conjunct Jupiter on Monday, okay? And that's nice. That's very nice. Monday's a great day for learning and education and getting wisdom from the women in your life and your mother and grandmother, right? Wifey would drop some wisdom on me, or my mother-in-law. Oh, my mother-in-law may be coming to see us on Monday, so that'd be perfect. Lilith, still there in Libra, so that's interesting. It's telling us something. It's really speaking to something. And, I just tell you, I'm not saying that everybody has to agree with me about anything, and I'm trying not to touch topics on the third rail. We're dealing with a lot of censorship at this time, but at the same time, I want you to know, I have friends and family on all sides of all these different issues. So I have to look at it in perspectives that maybe you can't or don't, you know what I mean? But I just want peace for everybody, I'm connected in Israel. I'm connected, I'm not connected to Palestine, but I care about human life, I don't know Russians or Ukrainians, but I care about people and life. So that's all I'm just trying to share with you, that peace and hair grease is always the way. Grease is no more. Oh my God, do you remember Grease? One of my favorite movies. I saw Grease 21 times in the theater. I swear to you. Jaws, I saw like 4 or 5 times. Star Wars, about 17 times. Like, love Grease, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. The other 3 or 4 that have come out after, I don't know how many now, 5. Okay. I can't remember the names. One of them was really good, one was terrible. But the, episodes, what was it, 4, 5, and 6, Star Wars, Empire, Return of the Jedi, the best. So, one thing that you'll see with this Cancer moon, it's not going to happen on Sunday, but Monday will be squaring the Libra sun. But right now, this Cancer moon will definitely be in our feels on Sunday, and you could feel deeply. You're feeling that my Steelers are going to win the division. You're feeling that the NHL is back and the NBA, and you're like, well, I don't know, the Florida Panthers will win again. They got injuries. Maybe the Rangers, maybe, I don't know, the Bruins are back or, whatever. I don't know. I'm an old school Islander fan, so I don't think they're that good. So maybe I'll just be rooting for the Rangers. But, you're feeling that the Knicks are going to win, or the Denver Nuggets or the Thunder. LeBron James announced he's going to sciatica stuff. I relate. I've been there with pain like that. Feel sorry for him, but he's old. He needs to retire. That's the sign. Like, get out of the game, homie. So he's going to miss the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season. Like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, not a good way to start the season for the OG. But hey, it is what it is. Hope he gets well soon. Oh my gosh. Now, on the news front, obviously, the 14th, Tuesday, Pluto stations direct and Venus goes into Libra. And it's the balance and harmony of the different calendars, Gregorian and all the, frequency and numerical calendars. I'm not saying it right, but I saw this brilliant lady who was breaking it down. And it's just like the 14th and 15th, everything is in sort of natural divine alignment. So that should be kind of interesting Tuesday, Wednesday, see how energetically things go. And it makes sense because we will be in, I think we'll be in the Leo moon. So everything will be aligned in your heart chakra. It's kind of opening up a little portal. You may not hear that from anybody else, but I'm gonna give it to you. So don't forget, with this Uranus sextile Neptune, expect your clairs to come online. But listen, I want you to increase your spiritual discipline and practice. If you're doing 15 minutes, go to 30 minutes. You're doing 30, try to go to 45. I'm somewhere between 15 and like 40, and I'm trying to increase it. I've got to do better. But I don't take a day off. I do something every day. Maybe some days I can only do 3 to 5 minutes. but I connect. Grounding, earthing, meditation, toning, breath work, mindfulness, stillness, hiking, walking. I don't hike, but my wife wants me to soon in the future. Got to get these ankles. So I didn't get the cortisone shot in my elbow. He sent me for an MRI first and then physical therapy for the left elbow. But next Wednesday, hopefully I'll get a cortisone shot in my shoulders and the shoulder pain will go away. And then the following Tuesday, my ankles. So we'll see. We shall see, homie. But my knees are feeling great. I'm ready to go run a race. You want to race me? I was a former track star, 400, 800, long jump, triple jump. So this Pisces North Node, as you see, told you, 17 degrees. So it's going to trine the Cancer moon. Yeah, we're going to get into these trines Monday. Okay, and that's going to be real nice. So definitely focus on your spiritual awareness and breathe. Get into conscious breathing in and out of the nose, right? You don't want to waste your chi, your prana, right? You don't want to be a mouth breather. So seriously, breathe in and out of the nose and be very intense and focused on it. And really, this is a good time to harmonize some of the relationships. Lilith kind of opposing the Chiron, there can be some opportunities to heal some of these wounds where you got into, arguments or fights with people or friends or old past relationships, family members. Some people are like, I don't talk to my sister, I don't talk to my brother, I don't talk to my uncle, I don't talk to this one. Well, this is an opportunity to heal it this weekend. And, the hardest thing I think for people to do is to admit to living wrong, admit to being wrong, and apologizing, saying sorry. I had people that do me wrong and they're not, probably won't ever apologize to me. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Because I haven't really done anything wrong to anybody, and so I'm not saying I'm perfect. And maybe there's some people out there who feel like I've done something wrong to them. But I surely did not with any intent. And if it was an accident, we got to talk about it, right? Communicate about it. But I haven't done anything wrong. That's just not my heart. I don't try to. So speaking of heart, this Mars in Scorpio is really also wanting you to kind of investigate and explore, what makes you feel that you can trust information or others, and a lot of that is about doing your own research to get to the truth. That's why I tell you to become your own media. Uranus and Gemini is here to help you do that. You'll see that over the next 7 years. You'll be like, wow, Eric, from 26 to 34, and really 33, but a little 34, you're going to really see how much you are empowered to become your own media. All right. So have a great Astro-Weather weekend. Sign up for my Chiron workshop and the 2026 forecast workshop with Anjani and Jazz, Aphrodite, Anjani Seagrass, November 1st and November 8th, 6 p.m. Eastern, $32 and $46. Take advantage of the Libra birth chart sale. It ends on the 22nd, not the 21st. And then Scorpio Symbol Rising. I know you're going to show up and show out. I love you guys. Astro-Weather weekend. And join the tribe. BigEAstro. Pew. All right, that's it. The Astro-Weather weekend. I hope you like the weather. Kind of clever. Never say never. Like Trevor Noah. Don't host my own show, but I am an ill flower. And really, the truth is, can't you see? I have my own podcast on astrology on YouTube, where you see the BIG, quotations around the E. The fifth letter loves to get the cheddar, the former bedwetter, look dope in a sweater. Anyway, enjoy the Gemini Cancer Moon weekend, Libra season. Happy birthday, Libras. God bless you. Got nothing but love for Libras. And please reach out and sign up for Coffee Talk. It's not this Friday, next Friday, October 17th. You can book it on the website or email me directly, Cash App, PayPal. People are signing up. Neptune, for the final time in our lifetimes, Neptune in Pisces, October 22nd to January 26th. We're going to look at the chart and break it down. Mira, es muy importante. There's a lot of lessons around illusion, confusion, deception, the media, escapism, addiction, dreams, or spirituality, imagination, creativity, delusion, smoke, fog, all of it. Okay? So Neptune, Pisces, coffee talk. And then the next coffee talk is going to be Jeffrey Epstein and one other person. I'll put up a poll question. I want you guys to vote. Okay? Let me know what you want. Okay? But it's going to be Saturday, the 25th of October, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Astro-Weather weekend. Big Astrology. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. Please go follow and subscribe to Stars and Cars Lounge. And make sure you're subscribing to my channel. And also, go follow Wifey, Sabale Pure, Sabali Pure, on Instagram and YouTube. And check out her website, sabalepure.com. Get you some seasonal lip balms, right? You got to support small businesses, Black-owned, female business, and it's compostable, recyclable, trace mineral deodorant, organic tooth powder, takes away morning breath, hair, face, body oil, make your skin look yummy like this. 55, looking like I'm 39. Yeah. Now that is some Venus on the ascendant, but my wife's products help. And she makes special lotion for me too. I am so blessed. I had the best wife ever, okay? For real. And so, but yeah, sabalepure.com and trace mineral deodorant, the lip balms, the hair, face, body oil, and the, lip balms, oil, deodorant, and tooth powder. And me, BigEAstrology. Join the tribe, www.community.BigEastrology.com. You won't regret it. It's the best community around. All right, I'm sure of it. Peace. Astro-Weather weekend. Later.